It's really an attempt to try and highlight the risk that 55% of people with asthma in Northern Ireland run with regard to their asthma. This data has been obtained from our AAA test, which we have been running online since January 2013. It's a 60-second test that people with asthma have been encouraged to take. And essentially it's telling us that 55%, about 1,800 people in Northern Ireland who've taken the test, have an increased risk of having a fatal asthma attack.
That's a huge amount of people who are unaware that they could have that fatal attack.
It is indeed, it's very worrying, and the reasons usually are to do with the fact that people do neglect at times to take their prescribed medication, particularly their prevention medication. They also often ignore some worsening symptoms and they don't do anything about that. And they don't have what we would like them to have, which is a personal asthma action plan agreed with their healthcare professional. Very often asthma is still viewed as, it's just asthma I have. And people will often feel well, but they don't really realise they must keep taking their preventer medication if that wellness is to be sustained and the risk is to be kept to a minimal of an asthma attack or indeed a fatal asthma attack.
Well, you're raising awareness of this. How easy would it be for someone to just take those, what are simple steps?
Well, it is very easy, but it is about having routine and, you know, setting aside a time in the day, whether it's before you brush your teeth to take your medication or last thing at night. People with asthma really do need to be in a routine and take their inhalers with them if they're going away and have that as a daily part of the routine. It's also extremely important that they have been shown how to use their inhalers and have had some training in inhaler technique, because a condition such as asthma, the medication is very important, but making sure that that medication actually gets to one's lungs is equally important. And so we know that we have people who faithfully take their inhalers every day, but actually very little of it is doing them any good.